So in this tutorial we're going to go through what I'll call the verse chords. These are essentially an open what I describe as an open bar chord. So I'm tuned in E flat, recall, so we're here on the 7th fret, B flat, because I'm tuning a B if you're tuned normal. And we're going to go, as you know, most people know this is a standard bar chord, where major bar chord, you're barring across the whole fret. We're not going to do that in this case, but I'm just showing you the standard bar chord. And then you put your ring finger on the 9th fret, this is, 9th fret, on the A, and then your pinky here on the D string on the 9th fret, and then you put this finger here right there on the G, right? It's kind of like an open E up here, right? This is an open E, but when you slide down and you put this finger across, then you create a bar chord. So there's an E major, there's a G, or G flat in my case because I'm tuned down, right? And then A, okay, and B minor. So there's a B, and what you're going to do is release the bar chord and just put the finger down like this, okay? So it's open, see that? Right down there, open, you're not barring, go like this. That's what Edge is doing. He's not doing this, he's doing this. Got that? All right. So you have the following. You got this one, and then this one. Right there. Maybe that's better. There you go. And then this is down the G, right there. Okay. And then the B and the E are open. Okay, so instead of this, release the hand up, have that U, and then you open up, and you only have fingers on the E, the A, the D, and the G string, but the B and the E are open, and you get this really nice open chorusy tone. And then you're just gonna, that's the first chord, and then you're just gonna slide down here to the 5th. And we're gonna go through the picking in a minute. Okay. Alex Lifeson, in a couple of their Rush's famous tunes, uses this open chord formation. It's one of my favorite chord formations. It's got a really nice open tone to it. If you do this on acoustic guitar, it sounds awesome, by the way. So that's all Edge is doing on this part, and then he's picking certain notes in a certain order, and he does change this up. I've listened very carefully, and I think I have this generally pretty much almost perfect, but again, he's always changing it. I'll show you a couple different things you can do. I can tell you what I like to do. So, you know, you've done the main riff. And then you go right to there, okay? And you do. All right, so what is that? So what I do, I hit the big E, okay, right up here. And then I skip the A and I go to the D. D and then the G string. And I skip the B and I go to the E. Okay, so far we have. Closer. Okay. And I'm not going to play the B here, okay? So I'm going to E, D, G string, E, and then I'm going to go G, D, A. So I didn't play the A on the way down, but I'm going to play the A on the way up. So this is I'm going to call out the strings. E, D, G, E, G, D, A. All right, play that quickly. I'm going to hold that E a little bit, so the timing is hold. Now, some people might not claim he plays the A string. I think he does in at least certain circumstances. So you could go, but I don't think it finishes very well. I like. So one more time. And then we're going to do something slightly different when we move up here, right? Now we're going to move So we went from here to here. Okay, let me play this first. The difference here, when we get up here, is we are going to play the B string on the way up. So it's E string, D string, G string, E string, and then B, G, D. Okay, so on the way up, you played the B string. So the first way down here, hold, and then here, and you end on the D string. Close up. So we have, and by the way, well, I'll show you the change in a minute. So slightly different picking pattern makes a nice difference in the tone. Now you could play the B on the way up on this first one, okay? You could do this, but you won't pause after you hit the E. And I think he's done this before. See, you can throw that B in there. I just like to skip it. It throws in a little too much in my opinion. See, I like hold as opposed to playing the B. Make sense? Hopefully that you hear the difference, as opposed to. All right. So my version that I like, and then here, B, G, D, and there you go. And that is the verse chords. Plays that a few times. You can get the order by listening to the song, how many times he plays it. What's great about this is the modulation and the delay settings in playing these open chords gives you a wonderful chorus effect. So you end up with and now Edge, I didn't do this in my cover, Edge actually pulls up his tremolo bar and gives it a little bit of a vibrato on there. So he does this. Okay, so you can use that tremolo a little bit on that part. Again, those open bar chords with the B and the E open, with that picking pattern, with the delay and modulation, you just get that great warm, awesome tone. Hear that modulation? And there and right there, Edge does that 2 downstrokes right before going into the main riff. So we have something like this. the other part to cover then, at a certain point in the song, he's going to do those parts, and going to go right into the lead. So let's cover 2 versions of the lead guitar in the next part of the tutorial.